Our journey started with the Microsoft other team, with the other team, and I think almost 17 section has been taken already with them. And after that, we started with the innovative teaching practice. And in that also I think almost 10, around 9, 10 topics that we have covered. And all the topics are related to our teaching practice and especially to our teaching profession. And from those, as it started from the active learning and the learning strategies, or how the teacher could teach the students. So when we started with the active learning strategy, and it's ended with today's session, that is social media in education. And I found that all these are related to each other. So the first thing that we studied in the active learning is regarding the if I'm not wrong, it's about work model, VARK. So with itself, we are able to identify the students' capability or learning style. So with that work model, actually I have tried to implement that in the class to find out the learning style of the students, because most of the time we have almost 40 students in one session. So we as a teacher, we are not able to go in person to the students and ask their doubts and all. So sometimes we need to know that what is the students' learning style, so that we could implement in their own needs. So that's why I try to do this, and that I thought that I felt that that is very beneficial to me also, because when I did the work test first, I did for myself, to knowing that whether I'm a visual learner or what it's kinesthetic or any audio and reading and writing. So I did that for myself, and then I tried to implement with the student. And from that, I will not name the student, but I found one student every time very lazy and not talking, introvert type student in my class. So when I did the kinesthetic I found that he is V and K in the category of visual learning and kinesthetic also. So from next time, whenever I give some work, I'll give him the hands-on learning by doing work. So this I found in this around 15 to 20 days, I found that he is getting more interested in the subject. So with this, I think it's a good signal that the students are improving by knowing their learning style and the different strategies, as ma'am has taught us. Like normally we do this think and pair and share in our classroom, but other than that, the round table, the round Robinson, and also the number hat ones, that also I try to do it in class, and it is very effective way to engage students in learning activities. And other than that, even the TPAC model, which you have taught regarding technology, use of technology in the learnings. That also, like normally we use the technology like PowerPoint presentation and some video directly from the YouTube channel. But after doing the learning the TPAC model, we could get access to other technologies which we are not familiar with. And this, even we sometimes when I ask students also, I think they have more knowledge about technology than us. So sometimes when I'll be able to stuck in something, they will come and I'll ask them, do you know this? They come and they help me. So it is like two-way learning. From students also we are able to learn, and we are able to give something. And other than that, regarding the modern teaching practice, like blended learning, that we normally do when the lockdown is there. So we used to give worksheets when sometimes if they have problem, they used to come to school, and then we give the online teaching. But rather than that, flipped classroom, I haven't done it in time. But this time, actually in the classroom, it's not done. I gave them one video to look back at the school, which I have written in the lesson plan, which in the this LMS lesson plan. I gave them one video to look at their home, and after doing that, I called them back the next day, or I think 2 days I've given them for viewing the video. And then after this, there was discussion, there was presentation, there was this hands-on doing activity. And the students have so much knowledge that they have gained from the video, and along with, not only they restrict their seeing that video, along with that, they also saw other videos related to that. So with this, I think with this, we save the time of content teaching in the class. So they studied and they got whatever knowledge they have, they should gain from the content which they have already seen. seen in the video. And after coming to school, they applied their knowledge. So that was like interesting part also, engaging students also, and time saving also. So other than that, ma'am, we have also learned about how to prepare the effective lesson plan, how to make effective lesson plan with the help of Gagny model, that inverted Bloom's taxonomy. So nowadays, earlier I used to make a lesson plan like objectives and all straight away. So nowadays I'm trying to make a day lesson plan. So we have a week lesson plan at school, but nowadays I'm trying to make not for all the classes, but for junior class, like class 7, class 10 and all, normal lesson plan is there for 1 week, but for junior class specifically, those students like class 6, those students who have medium of teaching in Tibetan till fifth standard. And when they jump to class 6, they all medium of teaching will be changed into, learning will be changed into English. So for them, I'm trying to make per lesson plan day. And in that, I'm trying to put the Bloom's taxonomy, the Gagny model, to for me to implement it and for them to understand well. And assessment also, as you have already told, assessment also based on the Bloom's taxonomy. And as ma'am has told about the different method of assessing. So sometimes I gave them, even for the senior students, I gave them peer assessment during the assessment with their peer group. So these are the certain different ways that along with the workshop, I'm trying to implement in the classroom. So it is very beneficial to, I think personally for me also, and even for the students who are participating in the activity. So lastly, I would like to thank Ma'am Sonam, and all the upEducator people, and also the DOE for their support and financial support for providing such a wonderful program for all of us. Thank you, ma'am.
I'm with upEducator from last 5 months, and within this duration or time, I'm able to learn so many things, which is very much required in this time and even in the futures too, because being a teacher, it is very much necessary to update ourselves. And by grabbing this opportunity, I also want to convey my sincere thanks to our education department who gave us this platform and support us to join with these courses. And regarding the upEducator, I really appreciate Ma'am Sonam you, because whatever I ask, your knowledge and your cooperations and everything, you remain always the first one to reply and solve the problems of all the participants. I saw this from the November, so which I means it is a huge compliment, and thank you so very much. And with this, I have nothing more to add. It is very interesting, and definitely I will share with my friends too.
First of all, thank you so much. You explain everything very well. And this course, I can say that it was very effective and productive for me. So as a teacher, I am now able to explain, or I am able to explore new things in Google, in Microsoft, in ITP. I'm just implementing a few in my classroom. I have just flip learning in my classroom recently. And it is really very good. I can say this way, I am using that. So side by side is very helpful. It is making interest of the students, I can say. And it is very helpful for me for effective teaching and learning skills.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great. Thank you.
Actually, before starting the this particular topic that you are teaching us, I was eager to know that what you will be teaching us in the whole program. And after I get to know and I enrolled in it, there were a lot of things that I learned for my students, especially because earlier I was used to teach by PowerPoint presentation, a normal PowerPoint presentations, but now it has helped me upskilling me in a many ways. I'll be able to use several programs that you have taught us, and the course was very well run and organized and very informative as well for me, and I'll be able to teach in a very well way to my students as well. Thank you.
Being a teacher, and being an educator, it is very much relevant and to update ourselves and go with time. It is very much required, which we learned after the COVID. So therefore, it is not just to say what we learned after the COVID. It is very much right to say we have to go the changes of this world, because we have to learn the things which is going around us. So therefore, it is very much helpful, and especially the tenors. If I take your name at first, Sonam ma'am, because I had lots of classes from November till now, around 5-6 months, and there's so many teachers, and I really appreciate Ma'am Sonam and Shilpa who did the classes, who took the classes so wonderfully, and whatever the inquiries I have answered so well, and still I'm looking forward to complete the 4 remaining percentage of my last innovative teaching, and which is very relevant, very helpful. And yes, of course, I will share this with my friends who are interested either in a teaching learning methods, or individually they are taking classes. So thank you so much, man. Thank you.
So I feel that all the things which we learned in this Microsoft Certificate Educate workshop, it's very beneficial for us in the innovative teaching practice, because through these methods or these tools, we will be able to inculcate, or we will be able to build interest in the students, not only through the normal that chalk and duster, or even the notebooks or the books that normally the student use. They can also try these different methods to make the teaching learning practice more innovative and more interesting.
Ma'am, thank you for teaching us the coding class. We have done so many things new from the scratch, as well as the app inventor, and also the CSS and the HTML part. From this class, I've learned so many things new from the scratch, and also I have a lot of interest in creating the app. So, ma'am, thank you for teaching us. So you are a great and nice teacher. Thank you, ma'am.